من عند التفضل والفاقد بالعدل والمنصوب بالكرم. أحمده سبحانه وتعالى على كل حال ووجود وعدم، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا محمدا عبده ورسوله بعثه الله إلى كافة الخلق صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. عباد الله، إن الله تبارك وتعالى يقول: وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وما تقدموا لأنفسكم من خير تجدوه عند الله إن الله بما تعملون بصيرا. أنواعنا إنما وفي الرقاب والغارمين وابن السبيل وقولا سديدا يغفر لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. We thank Allah that we appreciate the one in whose hand is our life, that we thank him for the blessings of that is the great. He is the one that whose blessing and the honor that knows no bounds. He is also the one that is to judge with justice, and is the one that will always describe with the one that as the one that is generous. We thank him sincerely at the time when we have, and at the time it looks as if we do not have what we want. We testify that there is no other day Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his message. Peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, those who follow him, members of his household, until the day of Qiyamah. The servant of Allah. Allah tells us in Surah 2, ayah 110 that establish regular prayer, pay your zakat, and whatever good that you have put forward, Allah says you will find it before Allah, because you should know that Allah is aware of everything which you do, and He sees them all. In Surah 60, Allah tells us that charity is for the poor and the needy, and those who are workers on it, and to soft in mind, and for the captives, and for those in debt, and those who are the part of that. Allah says this is His decision, that this is what He has made compulsory for us, that you should know that Almighty Allah is we thank Allah and that we are sincerely grateful to Him. Thank Him for His mercy. Thank Him for the blessings of an Islam that He has given to us. I want people out there that they are choosing something else as their source of strength and power, and yet those things they are taking as their source of strength and power can never do them anything good. They only assume. But oh Allah, we are grateful to you. And we are choosing you as our Lord because you are our Creator. Oh Allah, we are very grateful to you. It's not up to 1 month now that we finish with pass through the month of Ramadan. And the week that follows, I discuss Salat. And inshallah today, I want us to look at our community. I want us to look at our society. That the challenges that is facing us as a nation, the challenges that are facing us as the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If we all close our eyes, we ask us what our problem. Hardly is there anybody that will not know that we have a problem. And the number one problem is that we are very poor. And we are not supposed to be poor. We complain. So many people are idle. And because of that, we see so many people in drugs and so many other things. If we also look at it very well, we know that apart from poverty that is by corruption. It has also led to so many other challenges among us. It is then you see those who will be stealing other human beings in the name of banditry. You see kidnappers, you see militants. Now, one of the greatest things is you see people killing people because they are looking for money. We call them ritual killings. And armed robbery, area boys, and the greatest among us Muslims is begging, and which we are now having another new problem, prostitution. Even among the married women, you see the way in which the problem that we are facing as a nation now. But if you are a Muslim, you need to ask ourselves, why are we in this mess? Is it what's supposed to be the condition of the Muslims at this time? I think all of us should be able to be searching our brain. Why are we here? And we should understand one of the reasons why we are here is that, in a place where there is no money, where people do not have enough work to do, everybody will be involved in anything that they could lay their hands on, whether positive or negative. And that is why we are also here. It's because most of those who are leading us today, even at home, at schools, in political offices, and almost everywhere, people who are in position of authority, most of them are not qualified to be in the position where they are. Hence, they don't even understand what they are supposed to do with those positions. At the end of the day, everything will be muddled up and we will not be able to see everything. And we also know that corruption is one of the greatest reasons why we are having what we have now. And most importantly, the challenges we are facing is godlessness. Nobody is thinking about God again. Even in the mosque, so many people that come to mosque, the only thing they feel is that they want to belong. It's not that we are for and also what I would now say the greatest problem that we have as Muslims. It is what I call irregular and outright abandonment of zakat. Perhaps we do not know, or perhaps we have forgotten that any community of Muslims that abandons zakat, they should expect calamity, they should expect crisis, and those are the things which we are seeing today. Many of us who are entitled to pay zakat, many of us have abandoned it. We cannot blame them, but we still need to blame them. Many of them, they have problems. How much do I pay? Even those who know how much they want to pay, they do not even know who am I going to give it to. And those who think they know who to give it to, they are giving it wrongly. When you see some big men among us, they will tell you that they are paying their zakat. People will line up in front of their houses. They will give them 5,000. But what about the zakat this year? That is not zakat in Islam. It is just charity. And we should know that what is zakat as Muslims? What does it mean for us to be paying zakat? As we also know, the zakat is the third pillar of Islam. After Iman, after Salat, the next one is zakat. Perhaps we do not know why Almighty Allah has strategically placed zakat in the middle. There are two before it and there are two after it. That is the only one that concerns everybody. It links human being with God. It links God with other human beings. When you do it, you serve God. When you do it, you make life better for fellow human beings. That is why Almighty Allah strategically put zakat as the third pillar of Islam. Zakat is not just a pillar of Islam. It is also a revolutionary concept which can end extreme poverty. Zakat is the setting aside of certain percentage of one's earning to give as a compulsory charity. Quran chapter 2 verse 110 says, وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ وَمَا تُقَدِّمُوا لِأَنفُسِكُم مِّن خَيْرٍ تَجِدُوهُ عِندَ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرٌ. That Allah said that you should establish regular prayers, pay your zakat, that whatever you put forward that is good, Allah said that تَجِدُوهُ عِندَ اللَّهِ. Definitely, you will see it before Almighty Allah, and you should know that Allah is aware of everything which you do. Perhaps you do not know the implication of that surah, that verse, the way Allah has put it. Allah started with salat and he had it, and now put a key word. He said, whatever you put forward, you are putting it forward for yourself. that is very good. And Allah help us as Muslims that whatever you have put forward that is very good, He said, the rest assured that you do in the land, that it can never go scot-free. Even when nobody knows you are paying your zakat, when nobody knows you are doing the right thing, Allah says that you do in the land, that definitely you will see it back. Allah will return it back to you. You will find it returned in the land. Because you should know that in Allah, that everything which you do, either in the secret, in the open, in the dark, Allah says you should know that He's watching you. But the question now is, who should pay zakat? Many of us will have a lot of challenges about who should pay zakat and who should not pay. To us Muslims, every sane Muslim who owns wealth over a certain period of time and the minimum amount called zakat, even a child who owns property must pay zakat. And we should ask ourselves, on what do we pay zakat? First and foremost is on gold and on silver and on all notes, all money which you have, either naira, dollar, or whatever denomination of money you have to pay zakat on them. You also pay zakat on goods, stocks, for trade, on grapes and fruit we pay zakat. On animals like cattle, camel, cow, sheep, and goats, we pay zakat. And also on other minerals like those who are having oil, who have any other thing from earth that we have to pay zakat on it. The question now is, when you want to pay the zakat, who are those that are entitled to it? Allah has told us those who are entitled to receive zakat in Quran chapter 9 verse 60 that in the month of Al-Qadr al-Fuqara wal-Masakin wal-Hamdin alayha wal-Mu'allaqati qulubuhum wa riqab wal-Gharimin wa fi sabilillah wa fi sabil faridatan min Allah wallahu aliyyun hakim. Allah says zakat are only for the poor and the needy and for those employed to collect it and for bringing her together to give to other non-Muslims and for free captives and for those dead and for because of Allah and for the traveler and obligatory imposed by Allah, and Allah is all-knowing and all-wise. It means in zakat there are 8 categories of people that are entitled to receive zakat. Almighty Allah is wonderful. He now describes says the fuqara wa the masakin. Those are the first 2 groups. There are some people that are poor that their efforts is not yielding any result. They were entitled to receive zakat. And there are some people that Quran describes as masakin, the needy. Those ones are not poor, but they are not circumstantially poor. For example, that you are doing business, you are not poor. In such a situation, before it comes, you are entitled to receive zakat. Or let's say you are a businessman, that you have used your money on a particular contract, and one cover you do not have, your family is in the problem, you are entitled to receive zakat. That's why Allah describes it as masakin. Those who are circumstantially put in a particular position, and also those who receive zakat, because if they are seeing money passing there and they too they don't have, before you know it, you might not have the real total of the money that they have. And Allah said, remove the one in your eye, that those who are collecting zakat, they are also entitled. And also the non-Muslims, many people have asked us, when do they give non-Muslims zakat? I've learned one experience in Al-HABIBIYYAH Zakat Foundation. There was about 8-9 years ago, some Christians were giving zakat in the mosque here. The following year, their business has boomed and they sent something to the mosque. Apart from that, about the 3rd year, they came with their family that they have accepted Islam because of the zakat which they gave them. And nobody preached to them about Islam. Nobody told them anything about the word of Allah. Besides that, they applied for zakat and they were afraid whether they would be given or not, and they were given without asking them to change their name or to cover their head, since they have the right from that. So it means on my side that who has them to take, wallahi they are the only one that knows the result of everything. I say that the 5th category are for free slaves, but perhaps this time around we might not have slaves, but we have people who are captives in so many institutions and in so many prisons. That's only small money that they need for them to be free. And that is why you need to take money there to free those people. And when you want to free them, you also give them small money. to start business so that they will not be able to go back. And also, those who are in debt, that the sixth category of people that are entitled to collect zakat, and the seventh category are those in the cause of Allah, those who are fighting wars. Many scholars have explained those who are fighting wars to be even students who are in school. They are entitled to zakat, and the last among them are the travelers. No matter how rich you are, if you are somebody's in another country or time where you do not have access to money, you are a poor person and you deserve to have zakat. But there is a question of what they call reserve and how. Reserve is the minimum amount of money that you need to have before you pay your zakat. And how is what is described as to be able that what you have must have passed through a whole year. That is 12 Islamic calendar. But all these need more explanation. Reserve is the minimum amount of money or earning to have within a period of 1 year called how. It means reserve and how they are interwoven. To determine the reserve, there are two measures. One, gold, the second one is silver. If you are using gold as reserve means the minimum amount of money you will have that will be entitled to pay zakat. The reserve by gold standard is what they call 3 ounces of gold, which is about 87.48 grams of gold. The meaning is that when you have everything together, your gold is 7.48 grams, you are entitled to pay zakat on it. Or you have the equivalent of gold as money. The equivalent of 87.48 grams now as money is about 2.5 million naira. That if you have 2.5 million naira in bank, you are entitled to pay zakat. Incidentally, when people hear how much they have to pay, if you have that 2 million naira, believe me, you will just smile. That, so this is not more than this. If you have to pay zakat of 2 million naira, you only pay 50,000 naira, only once in a year. The question now is, why are we not paying zakat? But if you have to be on silver, the reserve by the silver standard is 21 ounces. That is 612.36 grams. That is the minimum amount that you need to set in silver so that you'll be able to pay zakat or it will be paid. This is approximately about 206,535 naira. It's just 2.5% of all what you have. That is, if you have 1 million naira or easy division, divide it into 40. It is just one of it that you are going to pay zakat on. Let's assume that you have just 1 million naira and you divide 1 million naira into 40. Each of them will be 25,000 naira. You only just take 125,000 naira. That is how much you pay as zakat. But there are some contemporary issues on some properties like land, house, or the one that is salary and gold in use. The reason regarding land is this: if you have a land with an intention to trade it, that is to sell it in the future, and you make profit from it, then you have to pay 2.5% at the end of the year on that land. If it is not for trade, you don't need to pay zakat. But if you decide to sell it, the day you sell it, you are going to pay zakat on it if it is above the reserve. Then also, if you have a rented, it is a house that you build a house on the land and you are collecting rent on it. The rent you are collecting, it is on that you pay zakat. You will not be paying zakat on land. It is on the rent you are collecting in that house. But the day you sell the land and the house, you are also going to pay zakat on it. There are a lot of questions about the gold that is being used. Many people said some women, they have gold which they are using, they don't pay zakat on it. It is a lie. During the time of the Prophet ﷺ, a woman visited the Prophet ﷺ and his daughter was wearing a very good gold, like about 4 or 5 years old daughter. And the Prophet ﷺ asked her, that is the mother, that are you paying zakat on this? That is on the gold that his daughter was wearing. So meaning that the gold that you are using with the one that you are not using, you add all of them together, you must pay zakat on them. And the challenge which we are facing, it is when do we pay our zakat? Many people have gotten so much problem in that area. My suggestion, without wasting our time, is that just choose any date which you like. Many I know some people that chose the first day of Ramadan. I know some that choose the day of Laylatul Qadr. But I always encourage anybody that wants to be paying zakat in a way that will be consistent and they will not deprive themselves, is that you will be paying zakat on your birthday. If you know the day in which you are born. The reason why I chose birthday is because most people will not forget their birthday. But when you are paying during Ramadan, it will deprive you of so many opportunities that you can have during Ramadan. Because many of us, the moment we pay zakat in Ramadan, we will be satisfied that we have done enough. We will not be able to do more for people during Ramadan, and we assume we have done. Because you know it, you have done something compulsory, which you will have reward, but you have deprived yourself of so many other rewards that you forget during the month of Ramadan that are sadaqah. So that is why I always recommend, if you want to pay your zakat, make sure you are paying it on your birthday that you will not forget. And there's also one that will quickly put in, that there are some houses, house rent, that we collect, that those house rents, that most of the time, it is not the time we pay zakat. Any day you collect your house rent, that is the day you pay the zakat on it. But why do we pay zakat? Because of the commandment of Allah, we should be happy and be pleased that we are following Almighty Allah. And zakat purifies our wealth. It spiritually purifies your wealth and soul. It is a way to learn discipline, show your obedience to Allah, and increase in love for your brothers and sisters. It is a sign of brotherhood. When you give zakat, anybody that you give zakat to will continue to pray for you, and you yourself, you'll be happy when you see somebody that is happy through your effort. You know that you have double reward. And also it encourages us to be generous. It builds in us the idea of generosity, and also puts in us the sincerity of faith. So you will know that whatever you have is actually from Almighty Allah, and that you will not be arrogant, because you know it is from Him. And also it is an obedience to our God. It is a special financial aid that we give to others where they will not pay back. It is more than a tax. It is more than paying, that is pay as you earn. It is more than VAT. It is more than any other payment from government or anybody that you can imagine. But it is the one that cleans everything that Allah has given to you. It also promotes social harmony and justice. If poor people, they know that rich people will pay zakat at the end of the day, they will not feel bad towards them. They will not see banditry. But when poor people are not, they don't have hope of what they will get, and they will take laws into their hands that anything will happen. But if poor people are very sure that they should not worry, the time of their zakat will soon come. They will give us zakat that will also be somebody. One black people will wait and they will not steal. And also, it also promotes social security. Many of us will not understand how Al-Manjuri system started, especially in Nigeria. Because my time has gone, probably Allah will give another time. I'm going to discuss Al-Manjuri in proper perspective so that we actually understand what is Al-Manjuri and why are we where we are today. What are the reasons? But fundamentally, Al-Manjuri were being sustained by zakat that the emir used to collect. But it's when they stopped collecting zakat, that is why Al-Manjuri became a menace among us. And also, the church body, it promotes also self-respect, and also it discourages begging. When you pay zakat, it encourages peace and security in the community. As we all know, with all this, zakat is being abandoned. Despite the good things that is included in zakat, many people they forget to pay their zakat. Some mix ordinary sadaqah with their zakat. And if we look at our country today, if all those who are entitled to pay zakat pay their zakat, wallahi al-azim, I do not think we will have anybody on the street in the name of Al-Manjuri of anybody that is doing any bad thing on the street. But because we refuse to pay zakat, like somebody was saying the other time, he said the poor people, they could not sleep because of poverty, and the rich could not sleep because of the sleeplessness of the poor people. If all of us want to sleep, we want to sleep well. The rich will have to help the poor so that the poor will sleep. And when they sleep, they will also be able to sleep. And also, somebody also said that if those who are rich refuse to pay zakat, that they will be living in prison, the one that they will put themselves in.
that they are going to fence their houses, they are going to put something on top, they are going to put electricity on the wire they put on it, and they are still going to have security that they will be paying. They say, why are you wasting so much money? Why don't you support those who are around you and they become your mega all the time? I've witnessed a particular incident. There is a very rich man who built a house, and there's an average young person who built another house beside the rich man. And there are some poor people around the area, and the relatively young man said he was looking for a guy for his house. The poor people around said, oh, that you don't need a guy because you always help us. The only thing that you need is somebody to come and open your gate for you. Say, we are always here. Anytime you are going, you are passing. Be rest assured that you don't need anybody. So see the man that is beside you. Even in his presence, we are going to see things in the room. And that's to let you know that if you want the best of security, protect those who are around you. If you want to live happily, make the people around you to be happy. In fact, Islam commanded fighting those who don't pay zakat, because we know nobody can fight or kill anybody because of not giving the zakat. We have devised a new method of reminding ourselves on the necessity of payment of zakat. AL-HABIBIYYAH has introduced a new system which they call National Zakat Day. It's about 2-3 weeks before Ramadan. It is the second Saturday in Shaban. That is about 3 weeks before Ramadan. So that Ramadan will make you to remember that you have had something. And when you also remember Ramadan comes, you will be forced to pay your zakat. But we should not forget, when we pay zakat, so many things are with us. The Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said that سبق المفردون قالوا وما المفردون يا رسول الله قال أذاكرون الله كثيرا وذاكرات. That the Prophet ﷺ said, those who are alone, that they are the one in front, that they are the leaders. The people around the Prophet ﷺ, they ask him, who are those that are alone? The Prophet said, those who used to remember Almighty Allah and love, and when they remember Allah, they do the right thing, whether male or female. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. Allah commands us to give and do that because of it. King, He forgives us of good, injustice and rebellion. He instructs you that you may receive admonition. اللهم اجعل خير أعمالنا آخرة وخير أعمالنا خواتمها وخير أيامنا يوم اللقاء فيه وارفع فقر وغضبك عنا ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا يا رب العالمين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. قوموا إلى الله.